We are finally there. It's been such a long ride, but the finale of My Hero Season 4 is upon us. And this will not happen until Season 5. Just you wait, guys. We will be on time, watching it live. I'll be loving it. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with My Hero Season 4, Episode 24. The finale has to do with Endeavor. I know that for a fact. The festival is over. Everything went amazing when it comes to that, so I am super thankful, super happy. Eri got to smile. I am just all around a happy camper right now, loving My Hero, ready for the greatness that is going to be this finale, ready for everything with Season 5, ready to watch these two movies that I have not yet seen. I don't know how. But remember, guys, with the beginning and finale of any season of any show I watch on the channel, the full length is going to be available to you guys for free. So just click that link in the description. If you guys like that format and want to consider checking that out every time, you can always check out the Patreon down below. Is always going to be the option to be able to do that with any episode of any show I've ever seen. And then also check out the Patreon for early access. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. I appreciate you, Dapper Squad. Let's hop into this. My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 24. Todoroki's sister and her mom. Is that Todoroki's brother? Natsu! There's an official, like, inauguration or something like that? So I don't like pausing it that much anymore, but sometimes you got to. So he is Natsu. It seems to be because he's the oldest, he's in college, he doesn't know him, he's like a stranger. I'm guessing that possibly, especially because there's no locks of red, like there's no what seems to be signs of Endeavor in his hair completely. Is he purely Todoroki's mom? Like, is he like his half brother, Todoroki's mom's full son with somebody else? Because even Todoroki's slightly older sister, Natsu's younger sister, has signs of Endeavor. Todoroki's even with the half. It just seems like Endeavor experimented until he got it fully right with Todoroki. But this is crazy. So Natsu just seems to be, yeah. Wow, really? I don't remember him having shoulder braces like that. That shit looks badass. What is going on right now? I'm just not falling. He's just using the fire to keep himself up. Super regen. Just like, yep. Just like that Nomu. That instantly made me think of that. That is true. I'm not even thinking about that. It is a Nomu that can talk. Or it doesn't even look like a Nomu, though. Flash Fire Fist, Hell Spider. Hawks. That animation was so crisp, so clean. What is this, Mob Psycho? It's over here knocking down buildings. Okay, that is dope. That is dope. Hawks is going in. Fierce wings. He has tough yet supple feathers. He can control each one as he wishes. That is fucking dope. That was the reason he searched out the exact opposite of his issues. He made perfect Todoroki. Yeah, it's like a solar fucking flare. He's so bright, he's like a sun. Even just that little part of him stayed alive, so it's regenerating. I didn't realize that. That's insane. That is such a bad omen in anime. I'm like in shock right now. My man has had his eye gouged out. I wish you guys could see him. I got fucking goosebumps. No, he can't. He's just that much of a fighter. He's literally can't move his body. He's just propelling his body onward with heat. This man is a fucking legend. This is Endeavor's theme too, right here. I love this song. I love this song. Go beyond plus ultra. Kill this motherfucker. Oh my god. And then here's Hogs, my boy. Except you. Except you. That's gotta be some respect and appreciation in its own right. Come on, man. That's gotta be inspiring for others too. Even a real ass nigga like Hawks. That's dope as fuck. Come on, man. To help launch him forward, they're fucking flying. He's got flame wings! This is the most badass thing I've ever seen in my life. Where did this episode come from, bro? This shit is blowing me away. I love that Todoroki's getting pissed about this too. Somebody he can truly be proud of. They're all fighting for him too. They want him to win. Come on. She gets you way too hyped, man. And be put to rest. Oh. I've always hated the school mantra, go beyond plus ultra, baby. That's gotta be one of the coolest things literally my nose is running. I need to grab fucking tissue. Oh my god. Just like All Might too. Come on. How can you hate that? How can you hate on a nigga like that? Come on. Yeah, look at All Might. This episode high-key came out of nowhere. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck was that? I didn't write down a single thing this episode. That was incredible. I'll be right back while this ending happens. That's All for One. That's his brother. That's the original. Yeah, that's the original All for One. That's his brother. Oh, these little fucking bitches. Okay, okay. I myself am not one to be a, even though I don't, people have drastically changed what it means to be a filler from what it used to be. Like the actual definition of a filler is to fill in the time while we wait for the manga to hit a certain point, or if we don't have enough manga content, we come up with this filler to fill in the time. But a lot of people were saying that the school festival arc on My Hero was filler. You know, nowadays it's more said so as like it's not insanely important to the story. It's not action heavy. Like if you were to remove it from the story, would you be able to continue the story without it being confusing, or would you be able to cohesively be able to tell that story without this part in there? So that's what the new definition of filler is. So since a lot of people were saying that the school festival arc was filler and that people shouldn't watch it, people shouldn't react to it, you know, to skip past it, stuff like that, I knew that wouldn't be the case. I knew I would love it, and I very, very much did. I could not even begin to lie about that. But with this whole finale, like, what the fuck was this? Like, season 4 has had some of the best moments in all of My Hero ever. Like, the first and 13 episodes of season 4 had some of the literal greatest moments ever. Multiple greatest moments of My Hero history. Then the rest of it was the filler. You have to have a come down after that intensity, you know? But then they're just literally like, you know, when you go down a huge roller coaster, like, ah! And after a while, you're like, okay, I'm riding this out. It's cool. All of a sudden, you know it's about to come again. That's what a roller coaster does, baby. So the fact that you could see it bringing us back up, right? This is literal, the steepest way you could bring us up right here. Literally what that is. Because I didn't write down a single thing because this episode was insane. Actually, I did. I wrote down Natsu. So we know Todoroki's, I assume, to be half brother. But that is insane. And also, it was kind of confirmed this episode by Endeavor that the reason he originally not took over, but sought after Todoroki's mom and Todoroki himself is to combat his cons or deficiencies when it comes to fighting. Like, he overheats very easily when he uses ultimate moves and stuff like that, so he wanted someone to be able to regulate his temperatures, cool down, speed up, hot up, you know, all that kind of shit. Which, if you think about it, if we had Todoroki at the level of fighting and power and everything that Endeavor was at right now, that could be an entire anime on its own. I would watch the shit out of that. Whew. But this shit is still insane, man. That Nomu was, first off, that Nomu came out of nowhere. Where was it sent from? We haven't seen Shigaraki in a minute. We haven't seen All for One because he's been in fucking, what was the prison called? I remember it had like a fucking awesome name, the prison. I forgot, but we haven't seen All for One in a long time. I loved everyone's support of Endeavor in this episode. All Might, Todoroki, Natsu, and his sister. Like that one random kid who actually looked like Natsu from Fairy Tail in the crowd. Like, that shit is just crazy. I love that support. I love the chain. Oh my god, I love the fact that I can't say for certain because we haven't really talked to Endeavor too much throughout the season, but he's making a valid effort and change to try to be a better person or to see himself painted in a different light. He was obsessed with becoming number 2 or number 1 so long that it definitely skewed his perspective and on his outlook on things and what he should and should not do. But the fact that his wife has only told him one time when they very first met that she loves these flowers and that he's been visiting her nonstop and breeding these flowers, you know, like that's something you remember for someone you care about, you know, like that's not something you any person could easily forget that and not, you know, note that down to memory. But he, you know, that's there's got to be something there, you know. Also, the fact that he inspires certain people in his own right because of anyone who was just like, oh, All Might's number 1, shouts out to All Might, you're awesome. No one was even thinking that it was possible to reach that level of power and strength except for Endeavor. He was the only one seriously trying. And that in and of itself is inspiring to people like Hawks, who I didn't realize Hawk, because I guess so, like I guess it's been that long, right? Because you got to think, All Might was a pro hero. He was the number 1 hero when Deku was a child, which had to have been at least 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, and what was it, like the age of like 20 or something, All Might became number 2. So it actually makes sense Hawks is a young guy himself, that he was a kid inspired by Endeavor, which is awesome. Oh, this finale was incredible. I actually can't wait to watch reactions to this shit. Oh, you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like. Let me know what you thought down below. Like I always say, check out that Patreon. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Twitch. I appreciate Dapper Squad. I'll see you next season. Thank you guys. This shit was fantastic. Have a great day.